didn't even feel like making this video today, but my promise to myself is that I would report wherever I'm at each stage. Shitty day, shitty day. Second application for financing for $30,000 worth of a secondhand trailer. Doesn't look like we'll get any. Talk about artificial creation of a situation. And it was a creation. It was an artificially created situation that I'm in. It is, I should say, not was, is. So it's like they tie my hands behind my back, forbid me to work, and scare other people that would ever come up here to get work anyways, to come for work. And then they penalize me so I can't make any money. And then my credit rating is now shit. So even though I paid 100%, 100 cents on the dollar, paid off all my debt, sold my house, paid off all my debt, and ended up with a little teeny chunk. A letter from the official expert who did all this for me, saying that I had paid it all off and I had been like best behavior, whatever these, how these things are worded, doesn't mean shit to someone that might give me a loan, might finance my trailer. Even though that trailer is not a luxury item, it's an item to exist because I can't afford to build a house because of the lumber costs, especially. And I'm going to post something right after this, so please check it out, about the whole artificially created rise in lumber costs. And I know this is quite a fact. I have talked to enough people out here in that industry, or rubbing, I shouldn't say rubbing noses, but because everyone's supposed to be social distancing, but can't even try to be funny. Just feeling shit. But yeah, so we can't afford to build, especially because of the crazy hike in cost of wood that is artificially created. And as I mentioned, I've talked to many people in the industry, and they all tell me, according to their experience right in the middle of the industry, that is true. So we can't, therefore, we have just enough, we're hoping, to scrape through it and buy this, pay the $30,000. That's it. The $25,000 to $30,000 that we were going to pay for having our well dug sounds like that is not going to happen. So we're going to have to figure out how to keep water and running water of some sort, and in winter where it doesn't freeze. So got a little bit of extra research ahead of myself. It's not the kind of environment I can handle things like this. I can handle not having electricity. I can handle not having a well. I can make do. But Raven is trying to recover from a very intense surgery and is also battling with cancer that has advanced to the level it has without getting recognized, largely because of the isolation and lockdown and distractions and stress and so on. That is my experience. I'm speaking directly about my experience, not about something else somewhere around the world theorizing, but directly downloading to you my experience. It's an amazing country we live in if you think about it. Probably, I don't think we've ever really had a great prime minister, but we've definitely got the worst one yet. Like, what an anus. Holy shit. Ford. None of them know what suffering is, and probably never will have to. They have enough banked and saved on little islands somewhere, offshore accounts, and don't think they ain't getting massive payoff for doing all this. But as many people find, oh, that's just a conspiracy theory. I'm living in the middle of a conspiracy theory. Wow. It's amazing. It must be a green screen behind me and I'm just making all this up. It's fucking bullshit. I shouldn't have to be in this position, in this situation. And I'm not complaining. I'm in it and I'm dealing with it full on. But there is no excuse for this kind of bullshit. And what pisses me off even more is people support it and say at the same time that there is no one in the situation similar to me, that's all imagined. It's just the cases. Let's count the cases. And you wonder why I get pissed off. Think about it. You're living in Canada, land of the free. There is no freedom here. And any freedom that you see is imagined. When are people going to say this is enough? When are people going to stop following without asking questions? It's disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting. I'm ashamed sometimes to be a fucking human. And I'm definitely ashamed to be a Canadian. I'm going to find a way through this. Believe me, I'm not a quitter. But I will voice every step of the way what I go through. That's the one thing I will promise you is my truth. Have a good night.